Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another quick pick prediction video. In this video, I'll be predicting the middleweight bout between Mario Sousa versus Chidi Njokuani. And how I see this one right here. So you got the younger brother of Anthony Njokuani coming in here, trying to get into the UFC now after, spending a lot of time in these different leagues like Bellator and etc. etc. And now he's trying to get his foot in the UFC. He's coming here fighting Mario Sousa. And looking at Tapology, I don't know what the actual betting odds are, but Tapology has Sousa heavily favored for whatever reason. He don't deserve to be favored at all, to be honest, after looking at him fight. But if he wins, he wins. If he don't, he don't. But I'm picking Njokuani in this one. And I'm going to say why I'm picking Njokuani. When you look at Sousa, I can see why, name-wise, you would say, oh, that guy's going to beat Njokuani. You see a Brazilian guy with a name like Sousa, you're like, oh, he a grappler. And you look at his credential, he's a grappler. And Njokuani's wrestling defense is questionable, his grappling defense is questionable. So a grappler versus striker, I'm going to favor the grappler heavily. But when you're really looking deep into Sousa, his takedown defense is disgustingly horrendous. From his takedown offense, not defense, well, both of them horrendous, but especially his offense. Every fight where it goes to the ground, like the opponent takes him to the ground, and he's able to get position. Even when he does hurt his opponent, goes to the ground, like it's not like he's so smooth and like a snake and just taps him out. Like he be having submissions, be losing submissions. It's not like he be fighting. He hasn't fought nobody good, and he be losing submissions on people. So I mean, he got the degree. I mean, he got his black belt. I mean, whatever his degree in jiu-jitsu may be. He may have his skills in jiu-jitsu, but it's not like he's a lockdown submission artist, some knockdown, take you down, and this cut through you right like butter and tap you out. Like you can't afford to go to the ground with this guy. Like I ain't worried at all about going to the ground with that guy. Like he got some decent ground game, but his takedown offense not the best. His takedown defense not the best. So in his striking, I mean, he can be powerful or he can be effective on the feet, but definitely a lot of sloppiness with his striking. Like I don't know who's coaching him or why they allow him to make these mistakes they continue to make. He be square, his hands be like by his hips at all times. I can see some people, if you're gonna have your hands that low, you might as well just have them down and just be like popping jabs up and like this, fighting like Roy Jones or fighting like MVP or somebody like Michael Venom Page or something, like be fighting karate style, your hands that low. It's like you're square, you can't avoid, you don't got no head movement, you can't box to save your life. Why your hands that low? You got zero head movement. You look like a vulture, like your neck be all cranked over like that, hands be at your hips like you doing a robot. And like, what is he doing, man? On the feet. Then all shots he come in square. So I feel like a advanced striker like Njokuani could pick him apart. You got a guy that's a grappler that can't get you to the ground or don't have the best success getting you to the ground. Hopefully he trains and shows improvement. I mean, for his sake, I don't really care what he do. I hope he get knocked out. I'm picking against him, but for his sake, I hope he just works on his takedown offense and bring in a wrestling coach or something, and really like drills that hard. Forget about striking. His striking horrendous. Maybe just load up an overhand and then look for like go to basic template for wrestlers: overhand and double legs, and work on the overhand. His defense trash. Just work on some curls, some deadlifts and stuff. Get your glutes tight, and then throw overhand and blast double legs and try to get him to the ground and work on your control and positional control, like submission, position over submission. And then I was like, oh, this, yeah, he did the right work he need to do. But he coming like he is typically, he gonna get knocked out probably in the first or second round. Matter of fact, I'm gonna say first round. No, second round. Njokuani's not really a guy that just runs through people. He picks you apart. Probably really gonna be third round. But I'm gonna say second round. But I feel like he's over everything. Well, one good thing, his hands so low that he probably be able to block the hands already being positioned to catch the kicks of Njokuani or block them. But outside that, I feel like Njokuani will catch him with check hooks all day, sticking with the jab. He got no head movement. His head like this, you could just pop his chin right there. So I feel like Njokuani don't got the greatest jab, but for MMA standards, his jab is solid enough. And I feel like he'll be able to pop that head back, catch him with head kicks. But ultimately, to get to the conclusion of this, I feel like Njokuani has a real good clinch. I feel like he could be able to defend the takedowns well from Sousa, be able to land sharp elbows in the clinch, knee to the body, be able to find that jab without any effort, be effortless. Those jabs are going to be there all day. Those straight shots going to be there all day. Every single punch you could think of is going to be there all day. The man's hands is glued to his hips. And he don't got no fast hands. Be able to chew up his legs. Like he stand up straight, head down like this, pop him the jab, throw that jab, then throw a kick, low kick behind it. When you try to crowd the space, land knees, his body, elbows. And eventually he's going to pop him up so much up top, then eventually those arms going to come up naturally after getting punched like a punching bag. His hands come up, then Njokuani going to slam some heavy kicks to his body, curl him over, and put him out in that second round. So in this fight, I have not Anthony Njokuani. I have Chidi Njokuani via second round TKO.